All right, so we kicking it off. Back with another one.
So we back like cook crack.
You know what I'm saying? Back like the fanny packs. Uh-oh.
A little too deep for them jokes, so I don't do that shit.
Hey man, that's a
Yeah, them
popping back
fanny
up.
packs and them NFL pants that look crazy. They had all the different colors and shit. The Bengal stripe jokes, yeah.
Yeah. Who made them starter?
Yeah,
Starter
yup.
made them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sada made everything back then though.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Man, well, we got a lot we can talk about this week that
Come
we
on,
didn't
man.
get
You
to
know
talk
what we got
about
started.
last week.
You know what we
We
got started off with though.
we got to start it off with Diddy do it.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Did
Which is
he do it?
Diddy. What you think about it?
Man, so first of all, I just gotta speak a little bit on what's going on. So the feds
Mm-hmm.
raided Puff
Yeah.
Daddy's two homes, his Miami home, his LA home.
I thought it was his 3 homes. I thought the New
Oh, they
York
got all three of them? I didn't know they got
Yeah, I
the New
believe so.
York one as well, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought
So
so too.
they raided his places, his mansions, and they were looking for videotapes of any kind. And what they found was that Puff Daddy had video cameras in compromising positions in every room in his home. So he had compromising videos of every guest that he's had at his homes. That's crazy. And that's only part one.
That's part one. Then
That's part one.
what they say, what's that girl, Young Miami or JT or whatever
Oh,
her name is?
yeah, Young Miami, Carisha.
She was bringing in a tank cocaine in her pussy through the motherfucking private jet.
No, this is one thing I'm confused on though. I ain't never heard of no pink cocaine.
That's what I was just talking about this morning. Never.
So I wonder if they meant pink Molly. I heard of pink Molly.
It might be some pure cut cocaine.
This
like
is some
pure
new shit.
I'm not even cut. Just pure cocaine. Yeah, that might be some shit just straight from Colombia. I don't know.
Maybe it's not cocaine. Maybe that's meth or something. Cause that's crazy.
It might be cocaine mixed with like fentanyl or something.
Yeah, that's some different shit. Pink.
It's pink. But they definitely said they got her coming in with that junk. I said, dang. Then you seen the neighbor say, oh, he be bringing in busloads of young girls at nighttime at 3 a.m.
That's crazy. So
I guess it would be daytime. I guess it would be morning time, whatever. You know what I'm saying, though.
So not only is he being brought up on charges for well, we don't know what charges he's actually being brought up on, but I did hear sex trafficking, or
that's what they was looking at for.
Child human trafficking, something like that. But
yeah, it's gonna be a minute before they come down. It's gonna be like the Epstein jump. It's gonna be a long drawn out process. But you seen him chilling on the plane getting a haircut.
My man fled the country.
He was trying to. He didn't get a chance to.
Oh, so they stopped him. Because, look, all right, I've been watching the tabloids or all of the publications on apps and stuff. And they said his plane landed in Opelika, Florida, like last night or something like that. But I didn't see him getting off the plane. Now, what I did see was originally he was supposedly headed to Antigua where he couldn't be extracted. But then I guess
he was trying to go to Cape Verde, somewhere in Africa or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know, was he sent back?
Nah, so he never really, they stopped his plane before.
Okay, because I seen a video, a picture of that.
When you seen his jump, he was pacing outside of his spot in Miami. He was pacing back and forth, looking stressed out. because he didn't get a chance to get on that motherfucking plane. But the plane still took off, but it ain't take off with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they never even so they had him basically in custody, but they did not take him.
Yeah, nah, they ain't take him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so he I don't know, man.
Did he do
what
it
you
though? Do you think he's responsible for a lot of this, the
hell
accusations?
yeah. Yeah, come on, man. Anytime you around what's that little boy, Justin Bieber, and you talking about, oh, you guys stay at my house, you know what I'm saying, for 2 days. And then anytime a grown man call another man daddy, like that is different, man. Like I get it in New York, that was a little thing for a second, but
Yeah.
like the Harlem niggas ain't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't think
Anytime
they
a
did.
Harlem nigga
He
don't do
is
that
from
shit,
Harlem, I think. I think
I
he is
don't
from
know. I don't know about that.
I think he is from Harlem.
The Harlem niggas like Philly and DC type motherfuckers. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I
I'm gonna have to
don't.
tap in with my
But,
Harlem people and ask, but I
hey,
doubt he was different. And he was different.
so
Is different.
We can get back to this. What you think about the Meek Mill John?
Oh man. So it's really sus. It's
I
really
don't know
sus
if you got
because
a
it don't make
relationship
any
with him,
sense.
so I ain't trying.
Well, no, I mean, but it just don't make any sense why he hasn't been able to come out and just say like I ain't gay, like you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never did no weird shit.
You
Now
heard
he
that
did,
audio?
yeah, but was that real or was that like AI or
The
something?
dude tried to say it was real. I don't know if it was real or not, but
Yeah, I kept like seeing this audio thing, and
yeah,
it hasn't been
affirmed.
nobody came out and told me like, yo, that's real. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm the type of person I don't believe nothing until you know what I'm
Until
saying.
you got facts.
So for me, I thought it was an AI or something like that, but no, I don't know what to expect right now, man. Honestly, I mean,
Only
everything's
thing.
coming out. I seen a video before we got on of they brought up a live from I don't know when, but it was LeBron James and Diddy on live IG live, and he said ain't no party like a Diddy party, and Diddy started going crazy like, yeah, that's motherfucking right, nigga.
Yeah.
Now I
What?
know. You know what the crazy thing is for me though, and I got to take a quick second on this topic. I used to look up to Puff. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear about these parties, and I used to think that these parties are where everybody wanted to be. And I thought that that's where I wanted to be. And I'll be honest, I never been to a P. Diddy party. And now that all of this shit is coming out, like, damn, what the hell was going on behind closed doors at these Diddy parties, G? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like it was a place to be back in the day, and now it's like, damn, I hope you wasn't there because if you was there, now I gotta look at you sideways, like, you know what I'm saying? I seen they asked Uncle Luke in a podcast, and he said he left early. He'd go to him and leave early, so he don't know what's going on at these after hours.
Jay-Z just like carried his ass on stage too. He was like, "Oh, we got a party, daddy."
Yeah, I'm hurt, man. I'm
You
hurt,
know, I mean,
but I
listen, but it ain't nothing that you didn't know that was going on in this industry.
yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
mean, I've
saying?
heard things, and I you know, I know that things have been said. I don't know. I don't know
And
what's.
you know, he had videos with dildos on the bed. They forgot to clean the dildos up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, like, and that was from 20 years ago, damn near. So we
Yeah.
know
I
Diddy
mean, they're
been a
saying that
dirty
there's
dude.
been foul play with a lot of stuff, bro. Foul play with Big, foul play with his daughters, and son. I think that's his son's mom as well, with
Yeah,
Kim Porter.
yeah.
So I mean, it's a lot of foul play, bro. A lot of foul
Mm-hmm.
play. So,
Wow.
yeah. So until everything comes out, it's hard to really tell, you know, what the man is responsible for right now. But he sold all his stocks and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. He's so
So,
revolt. I don't
you
think he
know,
got too much left.
yeah, so it's like he can't
I
really
mean,
get
not to
money
say,
no right now. You know what I'm saying? He in a holding pattern.
I mean, he worth a
He's
lot of
worth
money. But I
Yeah,
don't
but I'm
know.
just saying like
A
he's
lot
in
of
a
it
holding
liquid.
pattern. Like he can't
Yeah,
he can't earn no new money right now. You know what
yeah.
I'm
A lot
saying?
of it might be liquid too.
Yeah. He probably
So
had
and
to
then
liquidate a lot, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and then
I think he sold stocks in champagne as well.
oh,
Or,
that's it. Yeah.
Ciroc.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
gave that up. Yeah, it's already a wrap. That was like last month. That's a wrap. He ain't getting no more of that money.
Yeah,
So
he's going on that front.
I mean, that's like his last revolt. What did he show that yesterday? That was the last big jump. So I don't know. I'm sure if all this go past, he'll find something else.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
so. This is the era where, cancel culture can be avoided.
Mm-hmm.
Um like some people have been able to avoid it. Some people haven't been able to successfully avoid it. But I think if anyone can, it would be him. Um,
Yeah.
I just hope that there's some type of clarity brought to the surface when it comes to all of this stuff. If not some type of justice, because I don't even know what that looks like for a lot of the things that's being said about him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's tough.
yeah,
That's
so
tough.
until they actually put him in jail for, XYZ, I can't really make a comment on what I think should be done to the man, but
Mm-hmm.
what I do think is that, like, for the shit that we know it to be true, you know what I'm saying? I mean, did he do it ain't even a question. That nigga did that shit.
Take that. Nah. And that's a wild boy right there, And then hold
Man,
on, cause I believe he originally was in New York. I could be wrong. I'm speculating at this point. He left his kids, flew to Miami, thought he was going to another country, and they grounded his motherfucking plane.
okay, so that's what I'm thinking probably happened too, because
Yeah.
I didn't read every report, but they did make it seem like he left his kids,
But how you
and
leave your kids?
man, he probably knew that the feds was coming. He was trying to get up out of there. Whoever worked with Pump got to work for the feds. He
Oh yeah, they
either
definitely told him.
either he got a mole or he worked with the feds. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? I'm sure making all that bread, you know powerful people too. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a case of where in the world is Carmen San Diego.
Yeah, somebody knew where he was going and somebody
Oh
knew
no,
where he
they
was at.
definitely, man, he definitely got somebody that told him whatever would be boo. He definitely, and then to do that shit where you getting a haircut in the airplane, like, come on,
I don't even know why they filmed that, bro. Like, and that's the crazy thing too. Like, amidst all of this nut shit, cuz is still smiling, still doing
Shut up.
regular shit. Like, and I mean, look, I mean, what else do we expect? But it's still just like, that's almost like a slap in the face to like film yourself like flying
Mm-hmm.
when everybody know you being like, that's almost like if OJ had a cell phone when he was in the Broncos. Like,
Yeah. Hey,
if
that'd have been
OJ would
dope
have
though,
been,
young. Hey, that'd have
yeah, but
been
like,
dope.
imagine that. Like, OJ would have been on the phone, like on IG Live, like, man, tell the police to back up. I ain't do that shit. I'm innocent.
AC would have been
Like,
like, nah, nigga, no.
Like,
AC was
man,
mad as shit in that Bronco.
AC would have loved to have IG Live back then.
Man, what? His joke would have went crazy. He'd have made so much money on that joke.
Oh man, you know what? That's crazy too. I wonder why AC never sold his story to the movies or whatever.
That's one of the realest motherfuckers in the business.
He could have made big bread off his story, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Think about that. He's a real one.
Yeah.
But OJ was probably playing that motherfucker like,
Well,
hey,
shit,
son.
OJ ain't got no bread for him now.
There you do.
OJ ain't got that bread like that.
You tripping.
OJ
Listen,
got that.
think
the
about
after
that. Think about this. So this is what happened. They took his money that he had, but they can't touch his NFL
oh yeah, his NFL
retirement
checks.
money.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he making like $320 a month.
Yeah, he's making some bread.
That's what I'm saying. He does.
But he still gotta pay the people, families.
He's
OJ gotta pay their families.
He going to his grave with that.
And listen, OJ better cut a deal with AC and tell him, look, man, go ahead and tell the story how you want to tell it, and let's get this bread.
And then he wrote that book, What If I Did It?
Yeah, he fucked the game up with that.
That's a bad man.
Whoever was his advisor on, like, when you write books, a guy that's of his magnitude, when you write books and shit like that, or make movies and shit like that, there's somebody else that you're talking to, like your agent, whoever. Somebody should have been like, "Come on, OJ, slow your roll. Come on, man, are you serious?"
At that point, he was like, "Man, fuck it."
That's crazy. Shit, well, that's a good segue into something that's crazy right now too, around the hip hop, the big three. So what we like to call the big three in hip hop is Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. And it looks like Drake and Cole were trying to be, the LeBron and KD of the big three in the NBA, and team up and change the narrative of how hip hop throne should be looked at. And it looks like Kendrick came out with a different approach. He said, "Fuck the big three, it's Big Me," and he took shots at Drake and Cole, and it was on a track that was really a layup for this type of hostility anyway, because first of all, Metro Boomin ain't fucking with Drake right now because Drake dissed his album, and then Future went on to diss him too.
That's Future, man.
Future been dissing him the whole album actually.
That Future Metro Boomin joint like that.
Yeah.
And
so
they beefing over that same little shorty.
Right. So I've heard three scenarios. I've heard three scenarios. I've heard it was over the woman. It was over the group album with 21, and then I also heard it was also like get back for him doing that to Metro, because him and Metro is tight. Now, as far as where Kendrick plays in this part is, I guess he figured, well, fuck it, if these guys don't like him, perfect time for me to come in and throw my jabs. But I don't know where this goes after that. I feel like I've seen because Cole and Drake are on tour. I've seen Drake in the last 2 nights say something about this beef, so to speak, just on his Instagram, but nothing has really been said on track yet. So
Don't
I'm wondering where this beef goes.
Future has another joint dropping this week or next week, right?
I think so. I'm not sure. I didn't do my research on
I think they got another. I think they got another joint dropping
him
this
in
week.
Metro.
I think it might just be Future.
Okay.
But
Well, see, to piggyback on that, I guess this Drake and Future beef has been still brewing for a while now because Drake allegedly pillow talks to these shorties. And then
that's how he get them Jones.
And then did you see the petty stuff he did? So in the midst of all this war, obviously Metro, Future, Kendrick. Now it seems that everybody that was featured on the album was also kind of given I don't know if it was an ultimatum, but everybody seemingly picked sides. So Rick Ross unfollowed Drake.
Yeah.
Other artists that were featured on the tape unfollowed Drake or whatever as well. I think Nav unfollowed Drake. Wasn't featured on the album, but I guess he's picking a side because he has worked with Metro Boomin. And I've been seeing a lot of people say that like the industry is going to pick sides with this. It's a weird battle because like I said, the Drake and Future thing goes back further than just the Metro thing. Allegedly, one of the verses or one of the songs in Drake's last album is all about Future because of some, stuff he's heard from one of the shorties or whatever. So petty on that man's end, bro.
It's a dude that's gonna try to be your best friend and pillow talking. With a dude that just come straight to you and be like, hey, we just doing X, Y, or Z. Drake is definitely that dude that just like pillow talking. That's just who he is. He make us look bad. I don't like that. He make the light skins look bad. I don't like that.
What you doing, brother?
There you go.
You can't come on camera with that.
Shit.
Say hi.
What's up, mama? It's your world.
All right.
Go watch Bluey.
You gonna eat?
Put that Bluey on.
Watch some Oh my final thoughts on the Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and Future that beef. I would say is that I think eventually Drake will say more about Future. Will say something. Well, because he's already been talking about Future, so he'll probably I don't know that he's going to do a direct diss like he did with Back to Back. I thought this was going to be more of a thing for Cole, but now I'm seeing that I feel like it's more of a war on Drake than Cole. So Cole may give some shots back on his album.
That shit, sure? I
think he
Cole
will
take it personal,
but I think he'll do it more on his album rather than you know what I'm saying like make a direct diss just for them. Right now, like I don't think he's the same way he did. Remember on his last, the album before that when he was talking about Kanye and all of that stuff. I think that's what he'll do with this album. I think he'll iron out some verses or even a song for these guys on his album. I don't know that he's going to just drop a single.
Who the best rapper of them three right now?
I think the best rapper of those three, for me, is Cole.
I would have said before. I would have said Kendrick, but I think over the last 2 years, I think Cole has took over the top of being the best rapper right now.
I agree. I think that sums it up. You know what I'm saying? I think we can We can move on from that one.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Well, we can go back. We can go on to sports because I've been itching to talk about this this Draymond thing. Your boy Draymond, cousin Dre, first quarters, hit that eject button. Now I think the refs gave him a raw deal, but I mean he's back to his old tactics, man. He grabbed that man's head and neck area. What did he think was going to happen? And they actually gave him a common foul.
And then he talked shit for 2.5 minutes to the referees. He got exactly what he deserved. Draymond is sometimes he's just a clown. I don't know. And the messed up thing is, I was more of like when I played basketball, even though y'all can see I'm not that tall. I was more like a Draymond. I'm gonna give you 5 tough, good fouls, pause, and then I'm gonna get her out of there. But nah, that one he definitely deserved a foul, and then he talked shit to the refs afterwards, like he wasn't supposed to get the jump, like he's tripping
For 2 minutes. Well, that brings up the other. That brings up the other part of this was, Curry was visibly upset or in tears almost. What do you think? What do you think was going on with Curry to make him start crying?
I just think like for him, you at this point your years are numbered. You know what I mean? Like, so he know like, oh, Lord mama not having. It's okay, baby. So, but like, I mean, at this point your years are numbered. So you don't know what to take as what. So you just trying to get through. And you like, man, if I don't got him, and they ain't got no big man. Who they got? Looney and him. That's it. So they short. At this point, they might as well go get old Howard from Taiwan. They might as well get him and Cousins, and and just try to see what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I know the pick and roll game might be weak, but shit, do what you gotta do. So Draymond, I don't know, man. He just probably be looking at him like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you fucking this up for everybody. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, Draymond has been a thorn in their side when he hasn't been productive for them on the court, and I think off the court is where he's really hurting himself because obviously they gonna take your money. You know what I'm saying? You keep getting all these texts, they gonna take your bread, and then you're about to get suspended again too. So, and then I think they're tired of this shit. I think it was fake news. A day ago, I seen something about him getting into it with the coach. Did you see that?
Him and
Was
Steve
was that
Kerr,
real? Was that real?
him and Kerr got into it. Yeah.
So yeah, man, I really think Draymond's about to be out of the league, honestly. His podcast is about to be more number one for him in a minute because I don't think they're gonna keep messing with these infractions. I don't think they're gonna keep letting him do this.
If you're not playing, your podcast ain't as relevant for
That's
him.
true.
For me,
That's true.
I'm not saying every player. Let me get that straight. I'm not saying every player because there's people like Pat McAfee who damn sure made money, much more money on his podcast than when he was playing. But I don't think for Draymond, because I don't think he's that like. I don't think he stick out like that. Like pause. I don't think he's that special on the podcast. So he's alright. He talk about shit, but he ain't. As a player, shit. What he average career wise? 10-10, if that. Fucking 8-8, something like that. He ain't. I mean, he's a good leader, I guess, whatever. But actually, I think him and Clay gone after either this year or next year.
Yeah, I think first of all, Curry is just a ball of emotions. He light skinned, you know what I'm saying? So my boy is thinking about his career right now. His life flashed before his eyes, I think, yesterday, because he's like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I can't do this shit by myself. And I got this nigga Draymond who want to keep fucking fouling out all the time. Like, then this bitch ass nigga Klay Thompson always crying about not starting and then jacking up shots. I don't know what to do. But I think what's going over in Golden State is, you know, they went past the clock. You know what I'm saying? I love the three that they had with the nucleus of the Splash Brothers and Draymond, but honestly, those two contracts, Clay and Draymond alone, are going to be too much. They're going to have to get them guys out of there. Make way for Kuminga. You got to try to put some people around Steph in the last year. Yeah, I like where Kuminga's going, but in all honesty, he's probably going to have to be part of the new nucleus that you bring in because Curry's on his way out. He's declining, but he's not declining.
No, I know what you're saying.
He's not about to be
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball or nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, no disrespect to Lonzo Ball, but he's coming off an injury.
All disrespect to Lonzo.
But the way I look at it is, Curry's crying because he knows so.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why he's playing.
They gotta get rid of both of them, man. Clay, go to the chump bucket. Gotta go to the chump bucket. Everybody can't be at the Crafty Crab or Krusty Krab or whatever the fuck that joint is. So, hey, man, just sit to the side, man. But yeah, Curry gonna have to tell him this year, man, you got to either do something or maybe trade him.
I don't know what they would get for him though.
For Curry?
Oh, I thought you said trade. I thought you were talking about Clay.
I'm saying if I'm Curry, I'm going to them like, hey, either y'all do something or trade me.
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is they don't have a lot of draft stock, or like there's not really a lot of people they have that people want. You know what I'm saying? Like Draymond has a big contract, $100 million. Like he's on the end of his career. People will want him, but not really for that price. And whoever does get him, they're gonna have to probably give up a lot too.
So my thing is, trade. If I'm Curry, trade me and get more for your organization.
Yeah, well, that's a good take, but I feel like it's one of those things too where I feel like he will want to stay there for his career. So I don't think they will trade him. But maybe he's at the point where he's like, man, you know what? I'll take the trade now.
Yeah. Let me go and try to win. Like Dame. Dame ain't want to leave.
But he won a couple times too, though. And his last one, he just won the MVP. So, I mean, not saying that you got to be full with just that, but I'm saying, like, I don't think you need to. I don't know. I mean, I do agree. And he ain't gonna win again in Golden State with this team. That's for damn sure. I don't know who he would get. I don't know who he would get to be able to win another one though.
They would have to hit on somebody good, which they used to do. You know, they used to draft well. I feel like something happened in between some of these times. Like the drafting of that team, just something went wrong. Like I don't know if they traded, GMs or whatever, but like the drafting just didn't go as well as they used to. Like they used to do all right. And which in the sense of why they brought in Clay and Steph and Draymond and everybody, it was just like they got comfortable. and stop drafting people.
Well, I think we've seen our last days of Draymond, the big three in Golden State, Draymond, Curry, and Clay. I think this will be Clay's last season there as well as Draymond's. Because if they can't get a trade for him, I don't know that they might not try to go ahead and cut their losses with him and release him. It's a lot of money, but I'm sure the GM over there is smart enough to be able to try to move him, though, rather than just cut him.
I don't see you cutting dead money, but I could see him maybe trying to move him.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely move him before they cut him.
It's somebody out there trying to get a Draymond.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He's valuable in the league still, but
the
he
Lakers
just has
use
to.
Draymond.
Yeah, I mean, but
oh, I'm sorry, I got personal. My bad. You got it over.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say that's a big contract. They don't need another big contract.
No, they definitely don't.
And they need to get younger too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they old as a mug on that jump.
Well, let's switch over to football. Who do you think is the best edge rusher in the NFL right now?
I mean, I'm not even sure.
So I mean, DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year, last year was Myles Garrett. And now with all of these PPF or PFF stats, where they like to grade guys on possible tackles and not actual stats, he was last year's highest graded edge rusher.
No, he probably is. I ain't gonna say probably. Right now he is. I hate to say these two, but the Bosa brothers. Because when we say edge rusher, I ain't just counting a DN. Because outside linebackers do the same. I mean, it just depends on where you coming from. But the Bosa brothers, even though they but
good old boys.
Yeah. You already know. Trying to think. Burns. I'm just throwing him. Yeah, I'm just throwing him.
he is a good edge rusher. Now one of the top who wasn't talked about a lot at all last year was Danielle Hunter.
Yeah.
And he moved over to Houston this year. He was statistically right behind, I think, TJ Watt in sacks.
But you know what? We talked about this last podcast. Houston's doing a great job out there.
They are.
They might be scary in about 2 or 3 years. They keep building that team out there like that.
Agreed.
Woo!
Agreed. Because I mean, they look crazy. They look crazy with the rookies for the first year. So
yeah,
I can imagine once they actually get some veterans on this team and solidify a couple more spots. Whether that be, I mean, look, they got a running back now. Nixon's an older. He's a valuable. No, he's not. But I'm saying, like, he's not obviously not on his rookie deal or anything.
Right.
But I feel like he's a valuable back, and he'll be able to help them in the pass and the run game.
I would need another year or two, but I would say the Texans remind me of early Pittsburgh Steelers with your boy, the Chin, because they didn't care what nobody else did. They just drafted for their position, and they took the guys that they wanted and knew how they could fill them in and do what they had to do. So yeah, even though I don't rock with y'all like that.
Well, I gotta go with I think the best edge rusher is. I'm biased, man. I'm going with the home team in TJ Watt. I think, like Aaron Donald said, TJ Watt could have won DPOY more than once. And you know, the stat speaks for himself. Like the other DPOY candidate said about bias and guys being one of the top guys in the league. I just think it's kind of funny how, like, you know, offenses regard TJ as one of the best. Especially if they went up against them. Coaches do. But then other edge rushers don't. And then you got these PPF guys that are like, yeah, so if he went up against two guys or three guys or per sack, per whatever, per yard, per inch, like these stat nerds have really figured out ways to make a case for other guys, and that's cool. But in my opinion, how did he give Myles Garrett Defensive Player of the Year last year? When in the last 7 games, he played terrible. He didn't record a sack for 6 games. His numbers were awesome in the beginning for the first 6 games or 7 games, whatever. Last 7 games of the year, he was terrible. In the playoffs, he didn't do shit to help him. I mean, I know there's a regular season award, but Defensive Player of the Year.
But you know, playoffs don't count.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying, but Defensive Player of the Year, he had 6 games that he took off.
I ain't gonna say he took off. He might have been getting double and triple chain.
He was getting double and tripled all year.
I mean, sometimes that shit wear on you, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the best guys are getting that. So he's not the only guy that's getting that type of attention. And his stats wasn't that good, man. If you look at all of his stats, the year he won DPOY last year, he was actually probably 3rd or 4th statistically out of edge rushers. Even Michael Parsons had better stats than him in some areas.
That's a dog. I forgot about him.
And they move him. They move all 3 of those guys around.
Yeah, around.
Like
Michael
TJ Watt. Right, no. TJ Watt might be on the inside for a play because they doing a different formation. He might be on the outside. He might be on the other side. And that's the same for the first 2 guys. I think they do a lot of different things with those guys on defense. But my pick would be TJ Watt. I mean, like I said, I'm biased because I watched the guy.
I'm about to say you're not biased.
All 17 games. You know, we drafted him. So I got to see a little bit what he did in Wisconsin. And I didn't think he was going to become the guy that he is now, but man,
nobody did. I think he went out there as like a fullback or something like that.
No, his brother's the fullback, but he was. They were saying he was too light in the pants and stuff when they was going to draft him. Now JJ was big as a house, still is.
And he was a tight end. He tight end until he went over there for a year. So I mean, the actual edge rushers. I forgot about Parsons. I didn't even think about him at the second.
Parsons.
Only thing about Parsons though is I want to see if teams figure him out because he might only have like 1 or 2 moves.
They have been kind of like doing different things against him, especially like interconference. Like, you know, Philly when they played them, Dallas kind of figured it out the second time. That I mean, not Dallas. What was the other team? But anyhow, I've seen offenses try to neutralize them by going at them.
Because the thing is, he really plays like a wide 9 most of the time. So, and then you're gonna have to make some moves. So I'm gonna make you do something other than just bull rush my ass. You're gonna have to do a spin move or something. You know what I'm saying? Or Reggie White jump. Like, just grab my ass and throw me to the side. Like, yeah. Reggie White used to just, Reggie White
Yeah,
used
he
to
had that
stomp
strength,
your
man.
ass. Yeah.
He'll
Yeah,
just
you
cut.
gonna
He'll
have to do
just
something, Slim. You gonna
throw
have to
you up
do
in the
something.
air.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's a good question. But I'm at Phil soon. Is that even gonna matter?
I mean, it might as far as
You,
how much these guys are getting paid because that's where the money's going to the edge
but
rushers.
you seen what they said is that the scoring going down, so we gotta look into it.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they just changed the kickoff rule,
right.
so they went to that like XFL jump, which is it's pretty interesting. We gonna see the return of the return man,
Yeah.
which we
Yeah.
haven't seen that in a long time.
A
Probably
long
Dante
time.
Hall. Let
Yeah.
me take that back. Devin Hester.
And that never really fanned out. What was the one kid from
Mm-hmm.
Oregon? Fast
Or
kid.
the Black Mamba. I
Yeah.
know you talking
Yeah.
about. Damn.
Yeah, he was one of them. And then was it the Eagles or the Chargers that had a guy that was returning some kicks or punts back? I think it
Right,
was the
Charles.
Chargers. I
I
think it was the
don't remember the
Chargers. I
Eagles.
forget who it was though. But yeah, things have been very quiet for kick and punt returners.
Yeah.
For
Listen, look, she turned out. Turned out for daddy. That's
well,
what's
shit.
happening.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it here because she's getting unruly now. She's just trying to.
I got you. I got you.
But I feel
If
like
not,
we got
we
a
could do
good.
something tomorrow too or whatever.
I mean, we could we
Mm-hmm.
could either jump back on a little bit later
Okay.
too if
Just
you
let me
want
know.
to.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm home.
All right, bet we could do that.
All right, bro.